This time of year can sometimes get you down with the lack of light, the cold and snow. There could be another cause if you're feeling blue lately, and that's the holidays. Dr. Jared Skillings is Director of Behavioral Health at Pine Rest, and he's here with us to talk through this. Thank you for taking some time.
Thanks for having me.
So we all know and hear about seasonal affective disorder, you know, low light and things like that. Is there something specific? Is it a recognized issue that the holidays really can cause depression for people?
It's probably not a separate disorder per se, but there absolutely are some reasons why folks get more depressed or more stressed out around the holidays. For example, one of the reasons is simply financial. Folks feel like they need to spend a lot of money sometimes, maybe more than they should, on Christmas presents, or the furnace or the car will go out. Sometimes people with medical problems can have some trouble. The pain will get worse, or if they have heart disease, their fingers and toes get cold. And sometimes it's family, remembering loved ones who have passed away, or being afraid to see the person you're not sure you want to talk to at the Christmas party.
Yeah, and you said that one kind of seems like an interesting jumping off point, because you're saying, you know, I think a lot of these sound like things that are just to be expected. So how do you know? Right. How do you know when it's something that you should just deal with versus something where you may need some help with it?
Sure. Well, the regular sort of things, you're right, are we all have those. Probably the difference is when your symptoms, anxiety, depression, stress, get tough enough where you're not sleeping well, your eating habits get sort of messed up, like you're eating too much to cope, or you're really not functioning well. You're calling into work because you just don't feel well because of the stress, and you know it's stress.
So does that, when that goes on top of seasonal affective disorder, does that make it work, or do they kind of operate separately? Does that make it worse?
That's a good question. Seasonal affective disorder really has to do with kind of the winter in general. As you mentioned, the less sunlight. And so it's possible that somebody could get a winter depression, which is really seasonal affective disorder, partly because of all these stressful events, or simply maybe just their body works in such a way that the lack of light really causes their hormone levels to change in a way that makes them depressed.
Interesting. Well, Dr. Jared Skillings with Pine Rest, thank you very much for taking time with us. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.